So I just got some new race foils to try out, and I've been testing these. This is the ART 799 with a short fuselage, standard fuselage on this one. I just got this to try out, and then the 400 tail wing, which is their high-speed tail wing. And then I got this. I'm super excited to use this one, the Mike's Lab foil. It's like made in California. It's like kind of rough on the construction, but just like a minimalist thing. It's just built for speed, and everything fits together well. It's rigid. You have to have a Tuttle box, which is a little bit harder to deal with. But you get a really stiff connection in the Tuttle box. It's like connected all the way through the board to the deck.
This foil is called the Bullet 6 from Mike's Lab, and I got it with a 102 centimeter mast.
You put the masts on top of each other like this, the axis, and this fuselage, it's a short, the standard fuselage, so it's a little bit longer on the here. Okay, so for racing, we found that having the longer mast, especially in the downwinders, it's nice to have a long mast because it just gives you a little extra time to adjust and not wipe out, hopefully, so sometimes you just you get the kind of the pitchiness, and if you have a longer fuselage too, that helps make it more stable at high speeds. So and then this allows you to kind of have a little bit more play when there's big chops on the face of the wave.
Are you the person that's on the contest? This is a race right now.
So that's these are the two setups I'm going to be comparing. I also have the ART 699 that I want to try. So far I know that these foils pump really well, which is important when the wind gets light. So that I really like this wing for being able to pump easily. I tried this one only once. I'm going to race it today and see how it goes, but at the end, going into Waikiki might be really hard with this foil if I'm not able to pump it efficiently. So then I would probably just have to come off the foil and paddle.
Yeah. You always have Kahala, so you...
How did it feel yesterday when you tried it yesterday, this wing?
Yeah, so I did it. I just went back and forth here in Waikiki, just doing little back and forth runs, and the wind was really light.
That was fun.
But I was just looking on. I did the GPS, and then I was looking at the maximum speed.
Even
and on this setup, it was 23.3 miles per hour.
You can come in the kitty.
And then with this setup, I was getting 22.5 or something like that. So it's very close, and it's not really meaningful because it's just the max speed at one moment. Might have been right before it wiped out or something like that. So, but this one feels fast, feels really smooth. Even at high speed, it doesn't have a lot of humming. This one starts to really hum high pitch at high speeds. This one doesn't hum a lot, so it feels like it kind of wants to go fast. So I'm gonna try it today and then just see how it goes. And Derek put on his fast foil setup too, so maybe you can talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. Got my 650 on.
Yeah, let me shoot you a little bit. Okay, so Derek, tell us a little bit about your setup. Derek Hamasaki.
Yeah, just going with the Go foil because you want to try to go faster and get more relief, so you're not breaching so easy. Going to go with a 40 inch mast. I think it's 105, and a 650 wing. I was going to go with this one. This is a 5, but just thinking about the end, it might be a little rough. So
yeah.
Go with
so in the summer when we were practicing those runs, which one were you using most, or? We're using that one.
Yeah.
That one is super fast.
Yeah,
I had a hard time keeping up with you on that thing for sure.
This was I usually use it for towing in good sized days,
Wait, so how many square centimeters is this one?
500.
Let me just hold it up against this one. Okay, interesting.
It's a baby wing.
And then hold it up against yours.
Baby.
Is this higher aspect, huh?
Yeah. Just a little bit less cord.
Width. Yeah.
Same width, less cord.
Same width and just higher aspect. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and in comparison to the 799, 799 is longer, wider, but about the same. cord. You know. I mean, this one is. It feels like it's flatter. So flat.
Yeah.
The longer.
That one, they have the really long fuselage on there.
I only have this short tail, so I'm just gonna use that.
Yeah.
With it.
Do you ever have problems like where it gets pitchy? I mean, you just have to control it, yeah?
Yeah, just gotta control. This one it does. Sometimes in bigger surf it does get pitchy, but out there I think you can just use your wing to manage. You know, that up and
Yeah,
down motion.
you can create lift with your wing to keep yourself from dropping too fast and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty fun. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Let's try to keep up with Rob.
Vice versa.
Yeah. And then Kevin gonna be holding us down.
Yeah. Do you want to show us your setup, Kevin? What you got on your board? Yeah.
I got the big setup, basically Takuma 36-inch mast, 1210 wing, and then 218 tail. This is my big tail. This is my SUP tail. So I figure light wind. I just want to just play around, just downwind and catch the bumps, and not worry about the waves, and just have fun. Basically, that's why I'm here. I'm here to have fun.
Maybe grab that Axis 799. Let's hold it up against, hold them up together. Just see for size comparison. It's kind of cool to see.
Oh, this is small.
Yeah, that's like the longer fuselage for sure.
Oh my goodness!
So if you
look at
line up
that.
the mast screws kind of where the mast screws are over each other, kind of like that. Yeah.
Well, maybe my mask can fit in this.
Just checking out.
But
Yeah.
wow,
Okay, so it's
really different.
definitely smaller than the 1210 is more surface area. And then this, yeah. I mean, I'm just trying this out, but I find that long fuselage helps with pitch stability. It's easier to control it at higher speeds. You don't have to tip back and forth so much. But for surfing, it's too stiff,
Right. This is my surfing setup.
Yeah.
Not a race, not a downwind setup.
Right.
But we'll see. Just ride the bumps, have fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna be
And then,
slow. But
and then you're gonna use this 7 meter.
oh yeah, that's I'm excited
alien
about
wings.
that.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the Blue Planet 7 meter wing more than anything else.
The wind is kind of light today, so definitely having a little bit of power will be a good thing,
Yes,
right?
yes,
And
yes.
actually, the bigger foil is probably a good idea too, because you can glide through the lulls and get up easier and all that kind of stuff.
Yes,
So
correct.
you're not going to be struggling as much.
Yes. Big
Versus
board, big
us,
everything.
we're going to be more like I'm going to probably just drop off that foil if it gets light. So anyway, cool. Okay, Derek, so talk a little about this new board you got. So we're racing today, so you're using it as a race board, obviously today, but last week you used it as a stand-up subboard, and then you also ride huge waves with this thing and everything, right? So big jumps, you do everything board, right?
Yeah. Figured I
Okay,
need multiple boards.
tell us about this board.
I think it's a 4.9 by 21. And then I had him pulling the tail as much as you can so it doesn't touch the waves. Volume, he doesn't really calculate the volume, but from what I stand on top, it feels like 75 liters, maybe around there, like 75 to 80 liters. 5.5 inch thick, or 5 3/4. But yeah, so just got it in September. Pretty nice board. It's been messing around with the color scheme, so we've just been throwing together whatever. Yeah. So yeah, pretty good board.
So, like, on the profile, it seems like the volume is really kind of further back in the tail, yeah?
Yes. So I asked him to put more volume back here because when I do a stand-up paddle, I noticed when it was thinner back here and just only in the center, the board would be really like this.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I asked him to put more volume so I can just stand there and just be level.
And you can have your weight further back and the foil further back.
Yeah. Because with the thin tail, if you're doing stand-up, then it pushes water, so it's even harder to catch waves. So like this,
Right.
where it'll plane easy and then get up as fine. So
Nice.
yeah, nice board, nice little custom. He's been doing a lot of custom. He does have a bunch of
Production boards.
production boards, but he also does custom at his place in Maui.
Yeah, he's been making a lot of customs for the guys here on Oahu. Yeah, like Jeff Chang gets on boards, and
Yeah.
this guy is getting one, Kevin.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So this is your production, Jimmy Lewis board,
yeah, I
like
love
the
it.
flying DM.
Flying DM, yeah.
So basically, Derek's board is just kind of a much smaller and more refined version of this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then you got like the tiger stripes, yeah, red and also, almost the same colors, yeah.
Same color.
Yeah.
Exact same color, but different print. Mine's is more like a zebra or tiger print.
Yeah. All right. We'll see. We'll look at that one soon. All right. All right. Thanks, Derek. Good luck in the foil race today. Actually, talk a little bit about your strategy. Like, how do you go fast? Like, how do you get the speed?
Shucks. Today I'll be using a 6-meter, the Blue Planet wing, and hopefully there's enough wind out there. It's kind of light right now. December time frame is not really guaranteed with the winds, but I'll just take an outside line and then shoot straight down, and then stay pretty far outside on by when you're coming around Diamond Head, and then hopefully you can chip into some kind of side winds and get to the beach and trim on them.
Yeah.
And with the small wings, the foils, it'll be harder to just pump, yeah. So hopefully there's side winds and the winds are not swirly at the end.
Yeah. We're gonna start way out there at Black Point.
Yeah.
Sorry,
China wall.
Portlock. Yeah, China Wall's up there.
Yeah.
And then outside of there at 10:30, they just started the other guys that are already rounding there. So we're gonna get ready, get on the water.
Yes.
So unfortunately, this race didn't happen. We actually got a little gust of wind, took us out all the way to Portlock and past Portlock, but then there was kind of a wind shadow and the wind just completely shut off. So we were floating out there waiting for a gust for a long time, and then finally our friend Harold came out with his boat and picked us up. So thanks, Harold. And we'll have to try again another time. So unfortunately, this weekend the race didn't happen. And I just wanted to clarify a little bit on this foil. When I said the construction is a little bit rough, I didn't mean the finish. It has a beautiful race ready finish. Everything's like super refined, and this foil is just made for speed. You can tell. What I meant is just like to save on weight and so on. It doesn't have any pretty paint or stuff on it. It's just kind of the way it comes out of the mold, and they sanded it. It looks like they sprayed a little bit of blue paint on it and for sanding to make sure they don't over sand it and so on. So it just, it doesn't have that visually super pretty look, but it definitely, you can tell it's just made purpose-built machine for speed. So super excited to use this foil a little bit more. So far, I've only tried it that one time, but it felt really good, and excited to use it some more, as well as my new Axis setup that I got. So, and I'll report on that more later. Also, I'm interviewing the Mike's Labs guys, Mike and Stefano, this Wednesday. So I'm going to post that the following weekend after this one, 1 week from this video. So I hope you can check that out too, the Blue Planet Show with Mike's Lab. So thanks so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this race foil video with some gear insights, and hope to see you on the water soon. Aloha.